stuck when you're trying to figure out something with sequences. Well, today I'm going to show you step by step how to figure out the recursive formula for geometric sequences. This is the exact approach that I use with all my students, and by the end of the video, you'll know exactly what to do when you see this kind of problem. So anytime you see that you're working with geometric, and how do we even know that? Well, in this problem, it asks you about the common ratio. Ratios are all about geometric sequences. And so you're always going to divide the second term by the first term. And so negative 15 divided by 3 is negative 5. And then you could always check and just do the third divided by the second. So 75 divided by negative 15 would also give you negative 5. So that is our common ratio. For the recursive formula, you only need two things. You need the first term and you need the common ratio, which we just figured out is negative 5. So the first term here is 3. Remember to be an active learner as you're working on these. Now, the cool thing is that this is the formula, and essentially that just means that all you're going to do is copy the formula for your particular sequence, and all you're going to do is change it to put in your common ratio. And so just know the recursive formula is based on whatever the previous term is. So that's why we want to know the first term, so we at least have one to work with. The first term's 3. We're multiplying by negative 5. So every term it's gonna go opposite signs, positive to negative to positive to negative, but it's also going to increase in number by 5, a multiplicative of 5. So 3 times 5 again, times 5 again, times 5 again. All right. So that's the formula. That's it. There's nothing, it's a lot simpler to write, ironically, but it's not nearly as helpful as the explicit formula. So I guess it's a trade-off. All right. So think about that. You might be able to pause right now and go ahead and do the second one based on the first one because it's the same pattern. Okay, so 2 divided by 1, second term divided by the first. It's just increasing by a multiplicative of 2, right? We're multiplying by 2 every time. That's our common ratio. Common ratio is 2. Think about what the first term is. A sub 1. The first term here is 1, right? It's doubling every time is another way we can say this. 1 times 2 is 2. Double it, you get 4. Double it, you get 8. All right, so now let's write the formula. So a sub n equals a sub n minus 1. N minus 1 means the term before the one you're looking for. So it's just the previous term times our common ratio is 2. That's it. That's the that's the recursive formula. All right. I hope that was helpful to you. And stick around. I'll see you in the next one.